This route table has to routing private traffic and public traffic. This public traffic coming from internet gateway. Internet gateway, this route table has to routing between private traffic and public traffic. So here, after completion of routing, the private traffic is redirected to this endpoint, subnet association. So subnet association contains multiple subnets. So then that private traffic need to access respect to subnet on deploy running on respect to server. So this is the flow. See here, clearly understand. Here user app sitting at different location means Narsapur or Bangalore. So this router is a gateway user location. We define public IP. This gateway having this public API. So this API allow public traffic. So after that, this public traffic pass to route table. Route table is routing between private traffic. This network is private completely. Private traffic and public traffic. So here route table is convert public traffic to private IP. So this private IP is redirect to respect to subnet. Means on top of subnet, we can deploy any server. So we can access the application. This is the flow of VPC flow. Do you understand? Understand, right, everyone? If you have any doubt, ask.
Archam, hello,
Yeah, yeah.
Archam.
Yeah, tell me.
ఒక సర్వర్ లో అప్లికేషన్ నేను యాక్సెస్ చేయాలనుకుంటే ఫస్ట్ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తుంది?
సార్ క్లియర్గా
హలో,
అడగండి ఒకసారి.
నేను ఒక అప్లికేషన్ యాక్సెస్ చేయాలి అంటే సర్వర్ లో ఒక అప్లికేషన్ యాక్సెస్ చేయాలనుకుంటే రిక్వెస్ట్ ఫస్ట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తుంది?
మీరు ఎక్కడ ఉన్నారు ఇప్పుడు హైదరాబాద్లోనా? సో
ఓకే,
మీరు హైదరాబాద్లో ఉన్నారు. మీ నెట్వర్క్ ప్రైవేట్ నెట్వర్క్. సో ఆ నెట్వర్క్ మీకు రౌటర్ అనేది పబ్లిక్ ట్రాఫిక్ అసైన్ చేస్తుంది. ఈ పబ్లిక్ ట్రాఫిక్ మనకి ఎనీ క్లౌడ్ సేలర్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ కాంపోనెంట్ కాల్డ్ ఇంటర్నెట్ గేట్వే. సో దిస్ ఇంటర్నెట్
ఓకే,
గేట్వే allows public traffic because their configure background API means application programming interface. It contain number of resources means URI. So each resource having multiple services like IAM, EC2, cloud formation. So if you want to access these services, we need that endpoint. That is the internet gateway. This is provided by AWS services, right? So after that, this public traffic is passed to the route table. Route table has to do routing with private traffic and public traffic. Means this public IP is converted to private IP. Private IP has to routing between this endpoint. This endpoint contain multiple subnets. Finally, we can able to access respective server on top of subnet. So this is the entire flow. Yesterday we created this one. First, we have created VPC, right? So after that, we have created subnets, three subnets. Next, route table, same flow. So there is no same architecture. I defined what resources I have created. Next, internet gateway. Internet gateway. So this is the internet gateway. Internet gateway allows public traffic. It is defined by cloud seller. So route table have collection of subnets. This is the endpoint. Collection of subnets. So after completion of this route table has to do routing between private traffic and public traffic. Means it is converted private IP, public IP to private IP. Private IP communicate with the respective subnet. These all are private network, right? So this is the flow. See here, we have, if you want to create any data center, each and every data center, we need to create separate internet gateway. That is mandatory. Remember this point. If you want to create 5 VPCs, means each and every VPC, you have to create separate internet gateway. If you want to expose your resources outside the world. If not, means use NAT gateway instead of internet gateway. సో డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి మీరు క్లియర్గా. హలో హలో కిన్నెరా
Yes, sir.
క్లియర్ అయిందా?
Yes, sir.
ఇప్పుడు నాది ఎస్బీ అప్లికేషన్ అని చెప్పాను కదా, నేను నా ఆర్గనైజేషన్ నర్సాపూర్లో ఉంది. సో నర్సాపూర్లో ఉంటే ఆఫీస్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ 500 మెంబర్స్ ఉన్నారు అనుకోండి. ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ ఎంప్లాయీ మన అప్లికేషన్ యాక్సెస్ చేసుకోవాలి. బట్ ఇది రీజియన్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది? నార్త్ కాలిఫోర్నియాలో ఉంది. ఎట్లా యాక్సెస్ చేసుకుంటాం? ఇది ప్రైవేట్, ఇది ప్రైవేట్. సో వీ నీడ్ పబ్లిక్ కనెక్షన్. సో వీ నీడ్ టు ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ ఆల్, integrate all components, then we will get this application access. For that, we need to explain what is the router. So router functionality is, is routing between private traffic and public traffic. So internet gateway allows public traffic, means it contains API. It is defined by the cloud seller. This API is public accessible. So after receiving this public IP, it is passed to route table. Route table is again, see here, local is a router. In the cloud seller, instead of route table router, their naming convention is different. Route table. So same activity, both are same. This route table also doing routing between private traffic and public traffic. After completion of this routing, it has to routing endpoint. So endpoint contains collection of subnet. That private traffic it redirect to respective subnet. So whichever server if you want to access, that server or application is going to access. This is the flow. We need to explain the VPC flow like this. That's it. Some we can doubts and see here. This is the internet gateway. Users again. This is the user. So your user has redirect to internet gateway. Internet gateway allows public traffic. Public traffic is redirect to route table. Route table is redirect to collection of subnets. Subnet association. This is the endpoint. This is provided by the cloud seller. It contains collection of subnets. So this route table has to routing between private and public. It is converting public IP to private. This entire network is private. Private is accessible, right? So that's why it is redirect to respect to subnet.